Great afternoon, great afternoon, great afternoon, everyone. It is your girl, Pamela, here with today's daily devotional. So I want to talk very quickly, very briefly, about the importance of being willing to change in purpose. We talked about transition for a long time, and I feel the need to sort of revisit this a little bit right now. We seem to be coming to a place where God is really expecting us, at least for me, expecting me to do things differently. How I used to think, how I would respond in certain situations doesn't work anymore. I'm not getting a pass. There's no pass in purpose. In purpose, you must do what is required of you. You have to step up. You have to step forward. And sometimes that means being willing to change. Being willing to do what you've always done in a different way. Being willing to say, yes, Lord, I will lay that down to pick up what you've called me to hold on to. What fascinates me, what utterly fascinates me, is how many people are unwilling to sit down, lay down, put down, set aside what they do for what they want. Well, that's just me. This is how I am. Yes, and that may have worked where you were, but where God is taking you, what you're getting ready to do with your life, now that you're walking in your purpose or stepping into your place, that doesn't work anymore. Example. You may be the kind of person that can be very blunt, very direct. I just say it like it is. And that may be fine. That may have been what you've done all your life, and it may have worked for you. However, where God is taking you in purpose, you have to learn to speak with more tact, because the kind of people that you'll be influencing are people of authority themselves, are people that are different from you, are people that may have a different heart or a different spirit than you. And your bluntness may be taken a wrong way. So the Lord may be calling you to have more of the fruit of gentleness. Well, if your attitude is, that's just me, guess what you're doing? You're hindering yourself from being able to walk fully in your purpose because you won't put down what you've done for what you want. Let's say it's timeliness. Let's say you're the kind of person people know you for being at least a good 15 minutes late. That's just you. No big deal. People should just be patient. No one's dying, right? But what if what you're being called to requires you to be in place early? You can't be late, where your timing is very, very crucial. If your attitude is, but that's just me, it's no big deal, you could be getting in the way of your purpose. Being unwilling to change, being unwilling to grow, being unwilling to make adjustments actually can get in the way of purpose. So be very mindful about the things that you won't let go of. Be very mindful of those habits and those ways about you that you're not willing to adjust. It's not about being a different person. It's about growing in your purpose. I have always been in the past the kind of person who would never let myself get too excited about anything. Whenever there was something that I really wanted, or someone that I've met, or something going on that could be very good for me or positive, I would never really allow myself to fully believe that it would happen because I never wanted to be disappointed. So there was always a part of my heart and my expectation that I held back. And that wasn't the most healthy way to be, but it worked for me. But where God has me now, He simply won't have it. All day long, I've been challenged with a particular issue. And every time I had the tendency or the thought to be negative about it, or to think, you know what, I feel that gentle nudging. No, I don't want you to think like that anymore. Do not allow yourself to think negatively. Do not allow yourself to give space between what I said is going to happen and what you believe. And it's requiring me to change. And it's not a change that anybody else will see. It's not like I'm doing something sinful, but what I'm doing is getting in the way of my purpose. So I have to be willing to lay that down. I have to be willing to make the adjustment. I have to be willing to change. So Are you? Are you willing to let go of who you've been? Are you willing to let go of how you've done things in order to become who you were meant to be? In order to become the person God called you to be? In order to do what He's purposed you to do? That one habit, that one mindset, that one way of operating, are you willing to let it go so that you can fully embrace your purpose? That's my question today. Tell me what you think about it. I want to hear from you. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Because I promise you, there's going to be something. It's not a bad thing. It's not a sin thing. It's just not productive for where you're going. Are you willing to let go of that in order to attain your purpose? Something to think about. All right, guys. I am so happy to be able to provide this devotional to you today. And I'm excited about what the Lord is doing in my life. And I want to know more about what He's doing in yours. So, you already know this, right? I love you. I really do. God loves you. And you absolutely matter. Your purpose is critical. It's crucial. You need to be here. There's something that has to happen that only you can do. So do it with all your heart. Okay? All right, guys. I will talk to you soon. Go live powerfully. Still a little bit of sunlight out there. Go do something wonderful with it. Okay. Talk to you soon.